here we go. Finishing up the series to get to bronze 1. Jungling, back to Xin Zhao this game. So, things to note. First of all, Lux has no flash. So I will be trying to take advantage of that bot lane with some ganks. Second thing is top lane, Garen versus top lane is Garen versus Masteries. Garen is very tough to beat in lane, so tanky, and he does a lot of damage early game. Masteries will probably be struggling, and to make matters worse is that Garen is also so tanky that you probably won't be able to get a kill on him if you try to gank him past like level 3 or so. So my first gank, unless he somehow gets super pushed, my first gank is definitely going to be top lane, try to help him out. And after that we'll see how the tide of the game goes and see if I can get some ganks off bot lane. That is not cool. Yeah, and the talent added me as well, which is why you see all these private messages. So change of plans since Tark isn't here. I might just go for a sneak attack bot lane early. I know he's not coming back. Would totally suck if he didn't come back. So I lost a lot more health than I expected early. But I think I'm going to go for a level 2 gank bot because it is a 1v2 lane. Lux is actually going to ward it, so nope. No gank there. Caitlyn will have to do the best she can by herself until Target comes back. So yeah, wasted a little bit of time. I also got my E, which I don't usually get until level 3. Because of the early attempts to gank, so that puts me a little bit behind where I would like to be. How's the wolf healing so much? So hopefully Master Yi is gonna die. I think he might have stolen my red. Yeah, so he took my red, which means that he didn't take his own red. So what I can do is go wait for him there, because Lee Sin can't face Xin Zhao 1v1 early, which is kind of risky. Also because they do have more members to help him than I do with the Tark DC. I think he actually here. Am I just thinking? Okay, now he just took his own red, so he probably predicted that was going to come. Yeah. So now I'm just really behind at this point. I only have blue. I can't really gank anywhere. Hopefully the Tara comes back, because I don't want to lose the series. So I'll probably just go soak up some EXP bot. At least Sin is here. I don't know. He's just being really annoying, but there's nothing there, so. With Master Yi mid, I'm also not concerned about a surprise attack mid from Lee Sin. So I'm just going to soak up some EXP, try to catch up a little bit.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
Since she has no flash, it should be an easy, not a kill. Hopefully she doesn't keep chasing me, yeah. But yeah, I feel like that should have been a kill, but this is actually rather risky for me to sit here because Lee Sin might come back, so I'm just gonna back off.
Does not retreat.
If Lee Sin finds me here and kills me, I'll be very disappointed. Pretty close. Yeah, so okay, that was very close, but since I was right there, Lee Sin ended up not following through, which probably would have been able to kill Talon, so that was good timing there. What is that? So yeah, like I thought, Garen is doing really well against Master Yi, but because of the because of the 45, I wasn't able to really do anything about it. Should really be focusing it. So that's a 1-for-1 kill. No biggie. If I can get Talon snowballing, that's good too. So really top is beyond my power to help right now. Since I'm behind, I'm probably going to take both of these buffs for myself. First I'll take red and then try to gank top, and if possible, if my blue is still there after that, then I'll go take that as well. I'm going to land in the bush first because there is a chance that Lee Sin will have kept the timer and is anticipating this. So actually a good follow-up from Talon top, so that's very good. Yeah, so Lee Sin was trying to take my red. Nothing big, but I did waste a little bit of his time. Doing wolves first, well, anticipating waiting for my smite to come up, which is probably not going to anyway, so doesn't really matter. Harik, level 3. Yeah, so my smite is not going to be up in time. So now it looks like people are doing fine. I'm right around bot, so hopefully I can prevent Kate from dying, although not if she gets the Q on her. So Tark, get the stun, please stun. He's not gonna stun. Yeah, he's stunned. So 1-for-1 trade. Unfortunately wasn't able to save the Kate. And now we have the Lux teleport back. What? Okay, so 1-for-1. I don't know. Master Yi scales pretty hard, so I'm not too unsatisfied with that. Lux doesn't really know what she's doing. That's very good for us. So back to farming since Anivia is a difficult target to gank.
Only actions truly speak.
Kate is out farming Ash, which is very good. So I think I'm gonna go back since Lux does have the flash down. Well, I don't know why everyone's lagging.
A Demacia does not retreat.
So gonna head back bot. Hopefully some summoners are down and he can get a gank off if it's not warded.
It shall be done.
Seems like they're already scaring them off, so don't know about that. Yeah, so I think it's warded. So I'm just gonna go recall or not because yeah, whatever. I'll just go recall. I'll have enough gold by the time I get back there to get Lizard Elder.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
And after this, I'm going to build some tank items. Probably a Sunfire Cape, since I'm not really worried about their magic damage as of yet. Just to get me some more HP. So since Lux missed that snare, there's not really a lot of threat there. 7 plus 12. Their blue is probably going to be up soon. So since I saw talent, since Lee Sin was bot, I'm going to go counter jungle his upper jungle a little bit. So Masteries is doing pretty well, which I'm glad about. Not cool, not cool. Hopefully I can get to him, maybe. No, I'm not going to reach him.
Does not retreat.
So I was barely too slow on that. I don't know why Lee Sin's sticking around though, because I can easily burst him if he doesn't go back. And maybe he does have egg up, so getting the passive, but I can't actually kill Anivia herself.
Victory calls.
But getting the passive down is still good. So this presents Talon an opportunity to kill her.
Only actions truly speak. Sound the march.
So every lane has kind of good gank potential right now. My main concern is that Lee Sin is kind of outpacing me. So I'm gonna start warding everywhere to make it more obvious where and when he's coming. I'm not gonna go top since Talon's already doing that. Bot is super pushed, so no real chance to gank there either. I don't think Lee's touched top recently, so her flash end up being still up. If he had initiated there, that would have probably been a kill for us. So good move that he didn't. I guess I'm just gonna keep getting buffed this game. Talon doesn't really seem to be complaining. And I have been perennially behind Lee Sin, so wow. Hopefully I don't die. Barely missed. Damn it. I was thinking about pinging Talon to recall, and in doing so I wasn't able to juke that. Yeah, that was a bad choice to go in 1v2 there. I didn't think that they would have the blue buff warded. Really annoying. This Lee Sin is doing a really good job of shutting me down.
Only actions truly speak.
Also because I haven't been able to build any items since I'm saving for the Sunfire Cape.
Always forward.
So a lot of my potential's just been really low in this game.
My king commands.
But my team is holding up pretty well on their own, which I am glad for. Caitlin's winning substantially in CS. And I didn't actually use any of the wards that I bought, so that's probably a good idea. Let's check if Dragon's still up. Which it is. Lee Sin is bought. So
A Demacian does not retreat.
did not think they would fall for that since it was warded and they saw that coming.
Never broken.
So knowing that I wouldn't get out of that, I wanted to just do as much damage as possible to the Lee Sin, so the Talon could pick him off. So 2 for 2 in the 2v3 could be worse for, and we stopped their tower push. So I'm mainly concerned about their physical damage, so I'll just build some Ninja Tabby. I'm not too concerned, even though Lee Sin is pretty fed, because he does fall off and have a lot less impact later in the game. And the fact that Yi is beating the Garen is pretty encouraging. Since Yi is down here and Garen's not, the chance to dragon is pretty good. So honestly, the two weak links on the team right now are me and the Talon.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
My king commands.
Probably get a kill on the Lee Sin. Oh my, that was such bad timing on the arrow.
Truly speak.
An ally has been slain. Rampage. An enemy has been slain. You have slain the enemy. Shut down. Killing spree.
That was a 4 for 2 for us, which is a very good trade, and allows us to push down here. And Navia tries to stall by herself. No, never mind. We probably don't have enough burst to take. Wow, that's okay. Yeah, that was really
The Demacian does not retreat.
pointless. But yeah, that brought us closer to on track. So now I will finish my shoes and get armor, and now I am relatively tankier. And my goal now is to secure my buffs and then see what I can do to help my team. Since Lee is being really proactive in trying to take the buffs, I have to make sure that I secure them as quick as possible.
a tip. A spear behind it. Sound the march.
Wow, so they all went top.
Your turret has been destroyed.
With Talon recalled, there's not really much we can do since it's still a 3v4 instead of a 4v4 even with Ash bot, so we'll have to wait until and now I'm just going to peel for the Kate.
Only actions truly speak.
Enemy killing spree.
I don't know what that. I don't even know how that happened. But anyway,
Enemy double kill.
so
Shut down.
I don't really know what happened there. That was a really unorganized team fight. So I don't. Magic. So yeah, that team fight was just really unorganized. It probably would have turned out a lot better if we had Masteries with us. The Caitlyn, I don't know how she just like randomly dying, but so we should stay grouped.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
Because
Team has destroyed.
it'll be a lot easier for us to win a 5v5 team fight. As long as we don't all get owned by Anivia's AoE.
My king commands.
Good news is that Lee Sin has a lot of their kills.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
It's really hard to defend a tower against, or to try to go for a tower against Anivia because of this ult. But Lux was a little bit out of position, so we managed to pick her off. Might be able to take this tower. So I just got like perma CC locked, but I did my job, which was trying to peel the Lee Sin for Caitlyn, and that was a 2-for-1 trade. And hopefully they might be able to go for the tower. Although with Anivia around, it is somewhat unlikely that they will manage to get it. Yeah, especially with Lux TP. So that was a good play. Would have been better if they focused the tower earlier, but still good overall. Yeah, my impact of this game is just really low. Like, I haven't really been doing much because of the early shutdown that I suffered. But so if you can't, like, if you're playing a carry type jungler but you're getting kind of shut down, my advice would just be start like doing a lot more utility based stuff for people that are actually carrying, which includes warding, and more warding. I'm gonna try to steal this. Nope, I'm not. Can't get close enough. But that isn't too big a deal in and of itself. So it's going to be really problematic trying to have a siege on their tower since they do have an Anivia. So would be a lot more efficient is if we can either pick one of them off and then force a fight, with unequal odds, or if we can bait them to fight with us outside of their own turret range. So like that was a good pick, but it was their Lux, which is not that useful, and that was a really good wall by Anivia. So that was kind of a wasted initiate. So now we quote-unquote baited them into a fight, and now we should be able to take the tower, maybe. Yeah, so just go for the tower. So once again, I didn't really do anything there, but like I said, that was an example of getting them to beta fight that turned out badly for them, and us being able to pressure objectives out of that. Hopefully we are able to take this tower. Lux is once again getting caught, but she's not gonna die. I don't think she's gonna die. But we got the tower, so that was the point in the first place. Caitlyn is probably gonna die, but I'm way too far away to do anything.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
So I came top and take advantage of the huge wave. With a prolonged fight going mid, which I didn't foresee, maybe it would have been a better idea to do that. So now we have 2 down on both sides, and it would be a good time to start warding Baron. Now I'm getting a substantial amount of survivability, and can start really being in the front lines. Hopefully it's only Nivea. I'm very lucky that snare missed. So since my goal this game is just protect the carries, I really don't care about if I die or not. I'm just going to attack and try to hold down whoever is attacking my carries. This match is going crazy. That could have turned out a lot worse for us if he had gotten hit by an Anivia stun or something, but good thing that he didn't, and we're able to pressure the inhibitor tower. So generally when you ace them or get close to acing them and take a tower or get them tower damage off of it, and then you force a recall because everybody's low, the thing that the enemy will do is to rush a Baron. So it's important to recall quickly and get them to get to Baron in order to counteract that attempt. Somehow top's getting really pushed again. Masteries is going to reach it before me. Yeah, he's going to take that farm. Hopefully life's still enough. I'm pretty confident that we're able to win the team fight right out in the open. So, especially since Ash is bot. I backed off really heavily in the beginning because none of my team was near me. And it was just like a 4-on-1 and I would have gotten stomped. But after they did come back, then it was an easy fight for us to win, especially seeing that Ashe wasn't there. Maybe we can win right here. Doesn't seem like the team's ready to run. So yeah, I don't think I can really save her at this point. So yeah, that was a very late reaction, and should have run earlier because they are probably able to get a Baron off of this. Gonna have to dodge the Lee Sin Q, which I don't know if I will. Okay, he just missed by himself. But at this point, I'm just trying to stall for time. For Caitlyn to recall or to revive. No, this is a really bad fight. Yeah, so that was into a 2v5. There's no point doing that fight. Right now, what our objective should just be stalling until everybody is live again. Very lucky they aren't going for Baron and they're just crushing the tower instead. Yeah, so yeah, this is really annoying. There's 2 deaths that easily should have been avoided there. But as long like the objective right now is just everybody has to stay alive. So now, it's the opposite situation that I talked about. Since they're all low and have to go recall now, there's a chance for us to go rush Baron. And if they come, we can just turn on them and fight. Since it's not worth it, I'm just gonna get started on it. I'm tanky enough that Baron doesn't really damage me. We have a pretty good team for Baron killers. And if they can't stop us from doing it, then we pretty much have free reign over their Nexus. Lux getting caught again, so that makes it better for us. And we can just focus the Nexus. Probably win right here unless we play everything horribly wrong. Yep, so that is GG. Hope it was helpful even though I didn't play that well, and thanks for watching.